Yeah, we are ready, finally.
What happened to your hair? I must ask.
I had to take a shower because it did literally explode all over my, like,
Ah, okay.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So after I cleaned up the place, I didn't want to smell like, well,
Coffee?
coffee and the milk that is definitely going to go bad quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
So I took a shower.
if you had a cat, I will not
So-
continue from there.
So sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we are live. One of us
Hello.
is freshly showered after a coffee explosion.
Yes.
And a cat licking. Sorry, no, that didn't happen.
I have never had that happen with coffee or warm stuff. It has happened with milk before in cold glasses. No, in warm glasses.
Well, coffee is like...
You've had
Milk.
white stuff all over yourself before?
Theo, could you send me again the link of the thing? I'm just toasting you.
I remember a few years
Sure.
back, I took a very freshly washed glass from the washing machine, put it on the tabletop, and poured some milk into it, and it just.
I've never
you.
actually had a glass explode on me like that. I've put one in the sink to wash it, and it just collapsed in my hand. It's like,
Oh.
How do you guys treat your coffee and, like, cups and whatever?
this was a wine
when
glass.
when it happens, it's usually because there's a weakness in the ceramics or the glass itself, and over time the heating up and rapidly cooling down just builds up pressure.
So basically, you're saying that you don't take your coffee intravenously? I feel that that is the...
I used to, but I've gone to classes and stuff to remove my addiction from coffee, so I have the old IV.
Yeah.
It's
You don't-
still
yeah.
in storage, just in case.
You don't have kids then.
No.
That's the problem.
He has hidden kids all over the country.
So,
Soon-
is the quality
soon might
good, or
want it.
should I rehost?
Quality is good. Aside from
Yep.
Sepp echoing, but we can't really do anything about that since he's in a huge room
Well, I mean, he is in a huge vacuum room, and
he's talking quietly since there may be a child sleeping.
And it's also because I have this insanely good microphone that just picks up echo.
I mean, you can just keep talking like that since your face is hiding now behind.
Oh,
I had hopes and I could just destroy them, and as always.
well, I am fully erect.
When aren't you?
Too much
Awkward corner
information.
intensifies.
What the?
I like this group.
So who remembers what happened last time?
We were in front of a broken bridge.
Yes.
And my back is aching because I've been holding on to this goblin for a week.
I
We-
stole a chef's hat.
I drove a chef insane.
I murdered said chef.
Aw,
Life goals.
it was cute though.
I have his hat.
Yes, that you do.
We should all we should bury him and say all the praise about him.
We should bury the warg and eat the chef.
No, my chef. Oh, my chef. All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
I like this map, but do you want to switch to the place, or
yes,
isn't it important?
we're
yeah.
gonna switch over to Nightstone, although not
Yeah.
for too long, I think.
You hope.
Because- yes, I hope. So we can do something in the 2 hours and 20 minutes that we still have left of this session.
Yep.
The last thing we had was the gates open to the keep on the other side of the bridge, and a few guards came out to greet you, calling over the gap here over to you. They appear to be very satisfied that you have survived through the village, and it appears to be clear out there.
Mm-hmm.
Although you still have, like, a broken bridge between you.
I can do an illusion and make it as though there is a bridge.
Not sure
Will
that
it help
would
you guys? Let me check 1 second. Maybe I have something.
We should have plenty of rope that we can just tie together and toss it across.
I could skin the goblin and try to make a old-fashioned
Not
rope
with
from
my
stone.
strength. I could do mending a million times.
Yeah, you could spend the next week or so mending the bridge.
Brick by brick.
No, actually,
Yeah,
I
even
think it's like half a brick.
I was
Yeah,
about to say that.
it will take a bit of time.
Hmm.
Do we have that time?
Well, I mean, it's not like we know of any pressing matters, so we have time.
We could do the rope thing, but we will need someone with more strength than me, because if I will throw the rope, it will basically arrive in the middle. Also, how will it hold on the other side?
Looking at it, there's probably posts or something we
Yeah.
can tie it to.
There are on either side, there are like railings and larger blocks of stone that you could tie a rope around. However, it will be quite a long distance, so you might have to tie 2 ropes together.
Yeah,
That's not the problem. 1 second, I want to check something, because maybe I have a way to... No, that won't work. Never mind. That idea went away very quickly.
So
What
that
can
rolls down to me or Shump throwing the rope then.
yes. Tie together. I have a rope at least 50 feet, and add a stone to the end so you can just swing it around and then
Okay?
let it rip.
Which one of the many stones around here?
I don't know. I mean, finding stones around here
want-
is.
I want that one. Let me ping. Damn it.
You have to hold down.
That one.
That one?
Seems a
The
bit.
biggest one?
I don't see anything happen.
It's
The
a bit
ping
big, I
was
think.
of this one.
Oh.
Oh,
It's a bit
there's one
big.
equal size. That one's about the same size. It's closer.
I was more thinking of a pebble, not a boulder.
Okay. So, maybe like a fist-sized stone or something like that?
Yeah, that'll be more than enough weight for the rope.
Yeah. I mean, good thing you have a ruined house right there. There are plenty of stones there.
I
Yeah.
want stones from here.
So this entire region seems a bit light on the stones, I guess.
Actually,
there's
there are
a
heavy stones
tower.
on the floor.
There's a tower like right there.
Yeah, that as well.
It's-
Yes. So I assume we
yes,
find
you can find a
perfectly
stone.
fine stone.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want our esteemed paladin to show off his lovely technique, or shall we have Shump show how superior he is?
Jump is always eager to show how superior he is.
My superiority is probably needed on this part.
Perhaps we should, tie the rope in one end just so we know it's not going to fly anywhere on its own.
Shall we connect it with the goblin?
Okay.
I'm not sure the goblin is that feasible to throw.
Oh, I can show you how feasible to throw he is.
He would work nicely as a flotation device, I guess, or
Not
maybe an
too
anchor.
many. Jump
30
is too
feet
big.
is just like 10 meters. It's not that far. A few pebbles we can throw.
I can throw a pebble.
Is there a pebble like right next to me, DM, so I can just throw it without even connecting it to anything, just to show them that I can throw?
Sure, yeah.
Pick up a
I
pebble,
do.
you want us
One
check or
second, I
something?
do a minor illusion of a small pebble that says "Hello, you." Right in front of me when he comes to pick up a pebble.
He just
So-
leans toward the pebble and just see eyes just open up and just hi.
What the?
Okay, so should I do a check or something before I throw the pebble?
What's your strength score?
My strength is 16.
Oh,
Yeah, so no.
that's not that way.
Okay, so I look at this pebble
This pebble got eyes. It deserves to be thrown.
and I throw it
It says
over the
no.
bridge. I just look after it in the distance.
Weak. Yeah. Okay. Poor pebble.
So you just toss the pebble in which direction? Just across the bridge somewhere, or?
Yeah, just throw it in a straight line, like over where we want to go.
Okay. You have some lovely background music.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. It's the pebble.
The
So-
arms of an angel.
So Shump grabs this illusory pebble and tosses it.
And it yells all the way, no!
Let's see. Hold on, I have to
Though
check
my illusion
if-
disappears after 30 feet, so it'll just disappear as it reaches the distance.
So from where Shump is,
You just sees
Yeah,
it disappear.
it
So
literally passes you.
Yeah, so Shump leans down to pick up this pebble and like swoops it into his hand and tosses it. But by the time he lets go of the pebble, the illusion dissipates because contact reveals its true nature. And it dissipates between the ground and the release. So Shump just tosses his hand towards the other side of the bridge and nothing happens.
We all. I
Shump
look at him
throws
and
them.
says, I look at Shump and I go like, "Where's the pebble?"
I throw it so hard that it got anatomized into reality again. That is how good I am throwing pebbles.
I look at him and nod, and then come close to him and give him a hug, a very awkward hug.
Shump will just stay there, very.
I'm just gonna stand there looking confused, holding this, like dragging the warg carcass.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
Shump,
also have this goblin, so
Yeah.
when I threw the rock, I would kind of. It would be like the Hulk and
the Shump's
Loki.
Yeah, so the goblin wakes up.
Hello. Good morning.
It-
We wanted to ask him something.
Yeah, I believe so. But right now it is screaming bloody murder as it's been roused from its unconsciousness into this scene.
And also,
Probably with
doesn't
a
he see
immense
the
headache.
ass of Shump or something? Isn't he like
Yeah, he-
positioned in a
yeah.
weird way?
He was right there.
Face down, so all the blood is in his brain too. So
Yeah.
it's probably a very nice pleasure way to wake up.
Shump, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Why are you asking me that? I'm wearing a chain shirt.
Okay.
Is it comfortable?
Chainmail?
So-
Yeah, why?
How long does the chainmail go?
Normally,
How far down your waist does the shirt go?
Halfway over my ass chops on the front, and then kind of right under my belly button on the back. I mean, and then right under the belly button on the front.
Great.
So it's kind of a tuxedo shirt because I had it fitted.
Tuxedo shirt.
So
Tuxedo chain.
So the goblin swaying back and forth right next to your ass.
Probably getting whipped with the end of the chainmail.
Probably, yeah. It wriggles against your hold and launches its face right towards your ass cheek and tries to bite you.
Tries to bite me?
Yeah.
Does it bite under or over?
Yeah, there's the
Under the
chainmail
chainmail.
over.
It
over
tries
him.
to go under, but it's gonna be rolling to hit, so... with disadvantage since it's upside down. Is 13. What's your AC?
16. 16.
Okay. So the goblin's teeth shatter against the chainmail.
Can I maybe get a tooth like in the loop? In one loop, there's like a tooth. Just
Sure.
That would be nice.
One of its canines just kind of like fit right in there and snaps off, and it's screaming even louder than before.
Can I kind of pick that tooth out of my chainmail and kind of hold his neck and kind of shove it into his face again? But the pointy end like into his mouth so it actually sticks in there? Just to prove a point.
You will kill the guy.
Sure.
Oh, no, just in his gums. Yeah, it's just going to be excruciating.
Sure.
I'm not sure about the rest of you guys, but does this world have something called the Geneva Convention?
No, it wasn't invented
The
until 100
ethical
years
treatment of prisoners?
No.
It's not a prisoner, it's a guest.
And if it was, Champ wouldn't have known about it because he probably wrote the Geneva Convention and he wouldn't have remembered it. So.
You see one of the guards, the one that hailed you and who seems to be like the leader of this small band of 3, just kind of waving at you from the other side, like, hey?
Is he right at the other side?
Yeah. He's like
Okay,
right on the edge here.
I come closer, and I do an illusion right next to him of a gnome, and it will say, hi!
You can either
Right next to it.
do a gnome or a voice. You
Ah,
can't do
no.
both.
Both. I'm an illusionist.
Illusionist get an upgrade in minor
Oh
illusion.
yes, of course. Great. I forgot that you were leveling up last time.
Yep.
So yes.
Instead of
Then-
yelling. This is an easier way to contact him.
Let's see.
And how far did you expect to get today?
So the guard kind of startles at the voice and turns to look at the gnome and like Sparta kicks it off the ledge.
Aw,
And at the same time just like scrambles against the railing here. Going like, oh, what the fuck was that? Was that a gnome? It turns to the
gnome.
other guards and just like, you saw that, right?
I do a no, like when I hear him saying it, I'm like no. I have no clue what you're talking about, and I yell at him. Do you have a ladder to cross over? But I really yell. I mean, even though they are just 10 meters away from me.
Sure.
Like full blown battle scream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So-
I'm like, "Voila!"
So your voice echoes off the tall stone walls around the keep,
Yep.
and you hear like on top of the battlements, an archer yells at you, "Yeah!"
Yay! I yell again. Can you bring the ladder so we can cross?
The archer has disappeared from the battlements. However, the guards on the other side of the gap do turn towards you again. The leader has scrambled back up to his feet.
Oh,
He's dusting his armor off.
of course.
Yeah, we can. Did you see a gnome?
I do a no.
There's no,
Definite no.
there's no ripples in the water. I'm pretty sure I just kicked a gnome.
I look down at the water, like looking for something he's searching for, and I'm like, what? Where do you see one?
Never mind. It's been a hell of a day, I guess. Yes. We can definitely bring the ladder out for you. However,
Thank you. Yes.
is that a goblin you have captured?
It's a guest. We
It
are
didn't
carrying
get
our guest.
captured. It kind of just fell for our superiority.
So so the guard looks away from Shump and towards the rest of you with a quizzical look. Says, yeah, okay, but that is a goblin, right?
Correct.
It depends on what kind of racing you're giving to him, but it might be a human in a disguise.
It
Might
is a
actually
goblin
be just a
prisoner of
vermin.
war.
Even so, it was in one of the buildings, yes?
Correct.
We believe so.
We figured since we saw no one else to question, we would question it if we didn't find anyone.
Well, in that case, I fear that
Shump is just gonna show it off now.
Sure, it's dangling. You're dangling it by 1 foot.
Yeah, towards the guard, that is.
Sure, yeah. The guard says, "Well, in that case, I'm afraid for the lives of my fellow villagers. They left for some caves not far from here, but the goblins were in town within mere hours. If they have crossed paths, I fear that the goblins might have taken them prisoner. Could you do me and the guards in the keep the task of checking up on them? Perhaps at least to send a message to them that it's clear now."
As I say, before we can help you, I would like to know where the hell did you get those big stones with gnomes on top?
Yes, do fill us in on what has happened here, because this does not seem like an ordinary siege.
That it was not, no. It's a long story, but to keep it short, the stones just started falling from the sky. There were clouds around. I personally couldn't get a clear picture, but some of the other guards told me that they saw some kind of structures in the sky, perhaps ships.
Ships in the sky?
Yes.
Oh, now we know you have gone off the deep end. First you see gnomes and then flying ships.
I do a minor illusion of a small paper airplane flying atop his head, like the guard's head, just in circles.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to take notice, but the other guards just kind of lean in and try to shoo it off.
And I ask, where's those caves?
There should be an hour's walk from here, straight to the north along the river. You can't really miss it.
Sure I can. You want proof?
So what you're saying is the goblins have nothing to do with this attack?
I would certainly hope that they don't have ships in the sky. They're annoying as they are.
I look at the sky for a moment just to make sure that there's no one on top of us, and then I look again at the guard, and I kind of like whisper to the rest of the group, I think he had something to drink this morning.
Of course he had something to drink.
Everyone has something to drink. Shump will look towards the guards, and then before anyone in the group can react, is like,
"Can I kill this one then?"
I was just about to ask them if they wanted to keep the prisoner and interrogate it, or if we should.
I say kill him.
I say it could die after it has revealed everything, or it could live if it reveals everything.
Or it could die either way. We never know.
I do a minor illusion of a goblin just in front of the goblin, but like standing on the ground, and I will just he will be just like waving at the goblin that is upside down.
I will smack the goblin with the goblin. I will go shoot him right over the bridge.
it's an illusion, so it will just disappear as you
Oh, yeah,
hit
that
it.
would
But
be-
yeah.
Okay, so
That was
are,
just ghosts.
are you? You know what?
I
Make
was
a
creating
strength
illusion.
check.
Yeah, why? Me?
No, that's a
Okay.
strength save. Make a strength
That's a
check.
Strength check.
God damn it, that was so awesome. Okay, well.
16. So you're swinging up into the air with the goblin.
It's lovely.
Okay, so you bring the goblin down after hanging it upside down with one foot, and then take hold with two hands and swing it up in an arc.
Yeah, kind of in one motion. Like I use his G-force too.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I
the
can see
goblin.
where it hits back.
So the goblin goes straight through the illusory goblin. You hear a pop in the goblin's leg, and then an audible snap, then a tearing noise, and the goblin continues moving straight over the wooden palisade right here. And its other leg like knocks against the palisade, and it does like a double front flip and lands straight into the water below. You're still holding on to the other leg.
I go to Kothar and ask him if now we can question the goblin.
Kothar is just looking over the edge and just. Those were expensive manacles.
I'm holding.
Yeah.
I'm just holding an observer.
The goblin is flailing in the water, trying to kick up with its one leg. However, the manacles are pulling it down under the water.
Aw.
I'm
It's
jumping
sweet.
in to save it.
Okay.
You
I let him jump.
interrogate Kothar.
Oh Lord, I'm crying now.
All right. Yeah.
I would like to ask the guard if they want warg meat. I really don't want to drag this to the cave.
But I tell him before you give it to them, we should really cook one dinner with it.
So while you're discussing warg meat and the guards are making faces like, are these guys for real?
No.
Kothar, you wanted to jump in?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drag it towards the shore there. If it's not too steep.
Okay. Let's see. It's not. Yeah, since there's water beneath, you won't have any trouble jumping in. The water breaks or fall just enough that you won't be taking any damage or anything like that. And yeah, you managed to swim up to the sinking goblin and drag him down to the shore. I guess on this side, since Shump tossed it over here.
I do an illusion right at the where he will be climbing up of a nice blanket to like dry yourself up. Just lying there on the place, just there.
As I'm climbing up and dragging the creature, I'm gonna mage hand and just give Qualana a backslap on the back of the head. Just
Damn. How evil.
What's the distance between the shore and the bridge, like verticality?
It's like straight vertical from the edge here. It would be around like 16 feet, something like that.
And from where
on
east?
this side, it's like closer to 25. So it is like an incline towards the gatehouse on this side.
Yeah. I'm just thinking for getting Kothar back up onto the bridge.
Yeah, you could always toss a rope over.
Yeah.
Well, he'd
But
have to-
the shore here is like steep and rocky. You can climb onto it, but there's no like good footing.
It's designed defensively after
Yeah.
all, so
And as soon as there is like good footing, there's the wooden palisade around.
Mm.
Okay.
1 second. Maybe I can help with that, with the palisades. Oh.
just toss over a rope and I'll tie it to the manacles.
Yeah, but how will you climb over the palisade?
By following, no, over the edge of the bridge.
Oh, okay. Okay. So no problem there.
It's just a rope. I can just
Yeah,
climb up.
no problem. I thought that it's over the palisade, and I was like,
Yeah, that would have
Okay.
been a problem, but over the edge of the bridge, it's no problem.
okay.
I do not have rope.
I have rope, I think. 1 second. I have a letter. I have a small knife. That doesn't help me. Blanket? I have a blanket. Okay. That doesn't help. I have a silk rope. I tell Shump if he could hold this side and not throw it anywhere, and hold it so how you're named,
Kothar.
so he can climb.
I will help Kothar. I'm the best at
Yes,
helping.
Gothar.
Okay.
And I help him just to help him, even though my strength is awesome.
Sure. So you toss the rope over the side here, or one end over the side,
It's a
and
silk rope.
hold
It's a
on
very
to-
comfortable one.
yeah, and hold on to the other side.
Hmm. Do you
Since you
climb?
have all the time in the world, basically, I'm not gonna have you roll for a check of any kind.
Okay. Gothar, climb slowly.
Yes. So we now have a goblin prisoner horribly mistreated and lacking a leg.
Oh, it's bleeding out. It's like it's pretty much dead.
I'm
Can
going
I
to
do a
get it out of
mending
its
on it?
mystery.
Sure.
I tried to mend it.
I could lay on hands it.
Does it work on him?
Mend the goblin.
Yes. Just the wound.
I could stick a torch in there.
I'm
Cauterize
not
him.
sure that will help anything, but sure, go ahead.
It will stop the bleeding.
It's suffered enough. I put it out of its misery before I drag it back up.
Aww! All
Okay.
the fun in the world.
And retrieve
I
your
thought this
manacles.
was a good party, not a evil party.
I'm not evil.
Shump will look at Kothar and just... Good kill.
And actually, I wasn't trying to mistreat it. I was trying to help, but someone threw him. I will not point at the person that did it, but
There are laws and regulations even for monsters.
it wasn't me.
Is there? I did not know this.
Okay, let's do. I asked the guard if he knows anything about the caves. What we should expect.
Well, they shouldn't be occupied. The only creatures inside them are usually bats. We harvest
Big bats?
no, about this size, like fruit bats.
I asked him.
They aren't
did
dangerous.
these bats fly over the city? Is that what attacked you?
They are not nearly big enough, even in large groups. Oh, joke, very funny. See if I haven't heard them, fuckers.
I just do a minor illusion in front of him of a cup of coffee, hot coffee, and then turn and start like walking like, well, where I'm standing now.
Okay. The guard heaves a sigh and looks at this suddenly appeared cup of coffee. And he's almost going for it, but then he figures that there's been enough insane things going on since he met the party that he can't trust it and knocks it over.
And once he touches it, it disappears.
Yeah. His hand just goes straight through it.
Aw,
Har-
the coffee's gone.
I'm gonna just leave the warg corpse next to the bridge.
And
Sure.
I see Kothar running away.
Yeah, it's walking away. I mean, he's got more important things to do right now, like checking on some people.
Are you dragging after you the corpse?
No, he just wanted his manacles. That's the only reason he
Oh.
dabbed in there.
Okay.
Harren, the nobleman that you escorted to this town, offers the guard like an empathetic shrug, like he's gone through the same shit with you guys at this point for a
What? He
week,
doesn't love us?
and then turns around and looks at Rohertran before all of you can leave.
Oh.
He
okay.
opens
Yeah.
he opens
That's
the
great.
satchel at his side and takes out two bottles, two small glass bottles, and gives them over to you, Rohertran, and says, "You might need these. Just your run-of-the-mill healing potions. Could come in handy. I'll make sure that the town is actually empty, and then maybe try and start building a bridge over this. Or at least help the guards."
I tell him that I saw his animal handling skills with the pig. And I tell him that he could be a good farmer one day.
I will turn to the noble, whose name just completely went out of my head,
Harren.
and Harren, yep, and tell him
Arnold.
to give the warg meat to the guards, make sure they've actually got something other than whatever crap they've got in the thing to eat, and then I'll follow after everyone else. And
We're leaving him with the big warg near him and the dead goblin.
Yeah, well, it's not like he wants to join us to the cave, is it?
Nope, but it's just I'm like imagining this scene, like he's just standing there on the bridge with one side a big warg and the other side a dead goblin.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Champ,
Yes. Or are you actually talking directly to Trump?
I am talking to Champ,
Yes.
and I poke you, and then I say, could you give me a ride?
Do I look like a taxi service to you, Galena?
I look at him and say, kinda.
Shump will just straighten up and just walk away.
And
I
I
walk
will.
past them both.
Aw. Hey. It's walking. Okay, so back north. We are kind of going up and down, up and down.
Well, we should just follow the tracks leading out of the town.
But he said up the river, so
Yeah,
kind
but
of
only,
going back.
only for about an hour or so.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very big distance to cover.
Okay.
There.
A few miles at most.
All right.
So you head upstream, like barely a dragon's piss away from the town.
To be fair, they piss quite a lot compared to the huge chunks they have.
Yeah. Imagine being underneath when that happens.
How much time has passed since we actually stumbled up to the temple?
From the temple,
2 hours?
yeah, a couple of hours now.
Yeah, I need to keep track of my mage armor after all. It's 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I have the same. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So every now and then, just for the funs of it, I will create a small, like a small fish jumping in the river, just beside Shump. And every time it jumps, it will be like doing wee and jumping back in.
You're trying to fuck with his head, right, aren't you? You're trying to deteriorate it all the time. Yes.
Well, I like Shump, so
He's trying to entertain the entertainer.
yes.
Yes, basically.
I thought that as one of trade, you would understand, you would like it. So
Clearly, yeah.
so
So you reach up to a point where this lightly traveled path along the river breaks off towards some more rocky hills off to the side.
are there any hills apart from that,
Yeah,
or or is this the only?
it like this side of the river. There are it is a fairly hilly
Okay.
area.
Okay.
It's like low rolling hills. Most of the hills on this side, at least as far as you can see, since you're traveling close to the river.
I try to spot if I can see anything moving, like perception, to check if I can see anything moving between the hills or something. Like anyone that is walking there.
Sure, you can make
Okay.
a perception check.
And
Okay.
I probably see the stones.
Does anybody else want to try?
Yeah, I mean, keep an eye out. We're expecting trouble, so.
Well, you apparently, with my help, noticed this.
I'll roll perception as well with the awesome roll that I have.
Go for it.
Ba-ba-ba.
11.
Okay.
What?
Shump makes a performance out of it.
Obviously, I don't even
So-
know how that happened.
He like tiptoes and stretches out.
One leg.
Pretends he's a meerkat.
He's not actually even noticing the hills are there. He's just like
I'm performing better than what I'm watching. It looks like I'm watching and seeing stuff, but yeah, I'm not.
Kothar, what
So-
do your elf eyes see?
so Kothar and Reherton, you both see that there is a point where one of the hills kind of juts into itself. There are a couple of rocks on either side, and then there's a gap, which would indicate some sort of a cave. Right outside of it, you notice that there is a dog-like creature, a fairly large dog-like creature sniffing around, and it slips inside the cave.
Ooh, a doggy.
I pick up speed. If that is
I-
the cave we're heading for.
I try to stealth.
Okay? So,
I read
Kothar,
my maul.
yeah.
Basically, I'm walking, stomping my feet up and down there.
Yeah, so you're all picking up speed and just heading for it.
If
At
that's
this
the cave that we're pretty sure the people are hiding in.
Yeah, it's like, at least it's the first cave of this kind that you've seen where you could viably enter.
Mm.
Go.
Okay.
I stay like I try to
Alright,
stay in the
fine.
middle of the group, letting some be in front of me and some be in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
We advance.
yes, you
I bet you
advance, head after this doggy.
Doggy, we want to meet the dog.
And you get to
We'll be
the
best friends.
entrance of the cavern and notice that immediately inside there is an obstacle made out of sharpened sticks, layered like one row pointing straight out towards you, then another slightly higher pointing at an angle, and then an even steeper angle above that.
Is it blocking us?
It's like funneling the cave opening so you have less space to move around it.
One second.
And you hear from inside some sort of squeaky noises. Sounds almost like a very echoey version of the language that the goblins used.
This construction, does it seem like it is made by capable hands, or is it just haphazardly made? I'm guessing it's basically a hedgehog.
Kind of. It's like
A barricade.
yeah, it's like a barricade made of sharpened sticks, basically.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's been fairly well made. The knots are very tight and require quite some time to make. So.
And is that something we know goblins are capable of?
You would imagine that they are capable, since they have the hands to make them, at least. They appear to be fairly smart, aside from being drawn to ringing bells and that sort of stuff.
For some reason, fairly smart and goblins don't fit for me in my head, but okay. It has nothing to do with you, it's just me.
You see a dim light against the far side of the cave entrance. It looks like the entrance, the tunnel entrance that cuts deep into the rock, has a bend in it towards the right. And on the far side wall, you see a little glowing orange light. And then you see a very dark puff of smoke, and a small goblin comes out with a small wrapper in its mouth, and it appears to be smoking some sort of tobacco-based product.
Huh. 1 second. I am thinking here.
Is some sort of a tobacco-based product.
Yes.
Do we have any smell to this from where we're standing? Can we smell anything at all, like a breeze from this tobacco-based product? And if so, could we roll a history check to see if we can know what this tobacco-based product is?
You can make one based on what you see, but at least for now you can't. You can't smell it.
Okay. Cool.
You're pretty sure that it's not. It's not a vape. So.
Are
Okay.
goblins considered
Oh.
evil
Um,
or neutral?
So.
according to what we know.
Yeah. Colina, with that history check, yeah, it's probably a very roughly rolled cigarette.
Ah, knew it. Okay, How far is he from us? And does he see us? I mean, is it like... Is it
He's-
at a hard angle, or is it easy to spot him?
It's easy to spot him. He's not trying to hide in any way.
How
He's-
far is he from us?
He's about 40 feet from the entrance where you are standing right now.
Okay.
Peering.
I
You're
do-
still like in the sunlight, basically, like
Okay.
slightly covered up by the rocks around the cave entrance, but you can
I
see the
do
darkness.
an illusion of a goblin, just like on the I'm guessing it's a slope.
Yes, it's
up.
sloping down.
So I'm doing a goblin like at the bottom of that slope, and further away from us, so he won't be looking directly at us, but at the goblin like at the side. And the goblin will be with a goblin voice saying hello in common. And let's see
Okay.
what that gives us.
So the goblin
I want to see his reaction.
yeah. The goblin startles straight backwards, and you hear it go, ow! And then bounces back and holds like his back as if he's hurt himself on something right around the bend.
Mhm.
Then he goes, then he starts squeaking his goblin language.
I don't speak goblin.
Yes, none of you, I remember, speak goblin, so...
Why Kothar is at least going to step back and offer the others to do the same so he can prepare the ability to speak with them, because this is most likely not where the humans have gone to.
11
It
minutes or
seems-
something.
Yep, it seems like a goblin dwelling.
That sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Unless you want to assault a goblin dwelling.
I do a minor illusion, changing like the goblin that is standing at the bottom, that he raises his hand and becomes light and then disappears, like dissipates.
Okay.
Let's sparkle a bit the goblin. Let's see how we react to that.
Okay. You hear a number of shouting start from inside the cavern. The goblin that was at the entrance is there no longer. You start hearing the sound of almost like banging of swords on shields and a cowbell somewhere in the distance.
I whisper to the group, I think they have cows.
Mm-hmm. A reasonable assessment.
What is our plan? I can't speak with them. They speak nonsense.
Which is why I intend for us to retreat back to a safe distance, and I shall contemplate the magical abilities that I have.
All right.
Okay. So while you're spending time with that, you start hearing barking from inside. And not the like good dog kind of barking. It's more
bad
like,
dog
yes,
kind of
it's growling, snarling, very loud, vicious barking.
Oh, 1 second.
Works.
Well, either it works or it's a very bad dog.
I'm going to take up position just at the side of the cave entrance out of sight, just in case something does come out.
Okay.
Can I? Let's see. 1 second. I'm not casting it. I'm just checking a second spell. So.
So, Kothar, how long does it take for you to prepare the spell? It's a ritual, right?
so 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, that is without. What the hell did I do with that spell? Okay, never mind.
Champ, what are you doing?
I'm just staring intensely at Kothar.
Okay.
Like on one knee, just bent down, just looks like this. Just looking at him if I could do it better in some way.
Sure. So you're studying what he's doing.
Yeah. For
Okay,
future
I-
reference.
I keep watch on the slope above us, and I try to hide using my stealth, even though that will go horribly.
Okay.
1 moment.
There are some
Here we go.
low bushes around.
Yep. Let's see how bad I do. There we go. See?
Sure.
I'm very good at it.
Okay.
Stumbling in bushes.
Standing
took some-
upright in a too small bush, holding 2 twigs. Just, I am
I'm
the bush.
hidden. Okay.
And-
And
Rohatan, you're like almost at the entrance, peering in to see if there's anyone coming out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
is anyone coming out?
You see a green, or to you, since you have dark vision and can't really see it that well, it's like a dull gray, dark gray head pop out from behind the from behind where the tunnel bends, and it just peers out in the sunlight, and then pops back in.
Hmm.
I just wanted to take a look.
They're just being nosy, it seems. I will reach into my pack, break off a bit of cheese, and
They're
feed
not-
it to my mouse in my beard.
Great.
I thought that you were going to feed them a goblin.
The mouse needs to eat.
Okay.
No problem. Just
So it doesn't appear that anyone is coming out.
well, we are waiting for him to finish the
Yes,
spell. So.
you, Kothar, you are able to finish your spell.
Comprehend languages for 1 hour.
Everything has
I-
gone like deathly silent inside the caverns.
Once the spell is complete, he'll stride up to the entrance and shout in Goblin. Well, I mean, why be
We come in peace.
indirect about it? Goblins, do you know of any humans that have passed by your cave lately in a large number?
You hear some like very light whispering deeper inside. The echo distorts it, so you can't really understand what they're saying. But you hear like two distinct voices. Then, after some time of that, you hear back an answer saying, "How big?"
Like a village about an hour that would... A village about an hour away that... I lost the word for...
Made in
evacuate.
Norwegian.
Evacuate, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it's only an hour away, so they must know of it at least, if they live here.
I don't know. Have you seen goblins in that village?
Yes, there were 2, at least.
Where are they?
Probably still in the village. We have come to look for the villagers.
Are goblins alive?
I don't
Yes.
know.
I don't understand, so I don't actually say
Well,
it. But never
well,
mind.
maybe we have seen humans.
And maybe we haven't.
He's
Well-
thinking of quite a lot.
Do you want to tell us if you have or have not? We are just here to look for the humans. We have no reason to attack you.
You come from the village.
Yes, the
Without
village is
goblins.
empty. The village is empty, so we follow the tracks of the humans.
Yet goblins are still there, you say.
We saw goblins, yes, and some wargs, so we moved on and
So
we
who sent
followed
you?
the tracks.
Are you a cop?
No,
You gotta tell us if you're a cop.
yes,
A cop?
I am not a police officer. I am obligated by law to inform you that I am not a police officer.
I'm a bit confused about this conversation, but okay.
You, you see the what looks like the same goblin that was first smoking, and who you startled with the illusion, pop its head back out, and it looks over at you, Kothar, and goes, what do you want with the humans?
They left the village for some reason. They evacuated it. We need to find out why.
They came into our cave. They are now ours.
What?
So
Pets?
they have decided to live in your cave?
Yes,
Ah, okay, I see.
we sell them for a big profit.
To who?
Sold them.
The goblin turns like over his shoulder and hisses something at someone who is clearly like right behind him. And they whisper back and forth like, who are we selling them to?
I'm picturing like
What's it
a
again?
train of 5 goblins just standing there and whispering to each other.
And
with
you
one
see
in the
like
front.
a slightly bigger goblin poke its head out right above the other ones. So there are now 2 heads, one atop the other, peering out from behind the wall. And the new arrival goes, other humans? Maybe
You mean other
orcs.
humans like us? What if we have come to purchase? Why else will we be tracking humans?
The goblins look. One looks down at the other looks up at the other one, and they go, "He's got a point. Maybe they ain't so bad. I mean, we could take him to the boss. Yeah, we'll take you to the boss. He talks price.
Great. I'm glad we can come to an agreement.
Okay.
I'll beckon for the rest of the group.
understand a word, so I'm just like,
Group kind of just sat there like,
Shump was nodding
Reading
the
Oh,
my
entire
notes.
time.
Just
course.
nodding along. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Shump knew what they were talking about. He was just looking at the goblin Kothar.
Yeah, so we're going to go in and bargain for the slaves, apparently.
Apparently,
Yes.
I say it's a bad idea. Let's leave them there.
you may
How deep
find
did I put that
yourselves
chef's
on
hat
the
in my bag?
lower right corner.
I ask like in a whisper, what are we exactly paying with?
I don't know. Do we intend to?
Do you intend to be surrounded and then start a fight?
At least we will have all the villagers surrounding us.
Human lovers, come now. We
What?
take you to boss.
Didn't understand the first word, but
human lovers.
1 second. Just let me check something on my character sheet.
As they're walking, Kotha is just... Do you want to plan an assault on a stronghold you know nothing about?
Well, to get in and then be assaulted is not very wise.
You notice you get to around the bend over here, and you notice that there is a big pile of stones gathered right here in the center where you come in. It reaches all the way to the ceiling in this area. Then there are loose rocks on 2 paths past barricades on either side. Both appear to be
true.
pretty well defended. This guy is the one that was talking to you and mark him in red.
Yep.
He's,
I'll be following him.
he's rolling another cigarette as you walk.
Do they have any torches or anything in here, or is it all like in the dark?
It's in the dark.
Everyone can see in the dark.
I believe all of you have dark vision.
Oh, I'm walking inside a goblin. 1 second.
You are in a barricade right now.
You are the barricade.
I am part of it.
So, over here you notice like very sharp sticks stuck into the ground, and then like a 10-foot drop carved into the dirt. The goblin on the other side here knocks down a bridge over the square here, which reaches over the spikes, giving you access over to the other side.
Yeah. I'll just be saying it's impressive defensives for goblins.
Are you saying this in Goblin?
Yes. And then I'll repeat it in common.
Ha! Thank you very much. We spent almost a month here.
Okay. Oh wow.
Then
They
you
went
get
into...
to a intersection here. There are lots of spiky rocks, making the terrain hard to walk through on either side.
I say in common, like loud enough for the goblins to hear too, and I say like these defenses are weak, and see if any goblin responds. Like any goblin, I look like at the goblins to see if they understand me.
None of them seem to react to what you're saying.
Okay.
The goblin leading you along moves around the rocks as best he can. Then there's another bridge that's knocked over from the other side, leads you over.
I'll try carefully moving after.
I'm going to try and follow Clothar, the same route.
You do
dwarven
notice that
athletics.
To the north, the corridor leading north, there is a bright light over in the chambers up here, and it flickers in a way that there's probably campfires there. There is a slight hint of smoke in the air from here.
And I'd like to listen for voices of humans or something that doesn't sound like it's goblin or warg.
Okay.
And also tell the group in common, watch out for obvious choke points.
Oh, that would be
At which point did you see that there isn't a choke point? But never mind.
The goblin keeps leading you this way, down this hall.
You aren't at the end yet.
I'm tempted to do something.
Once you round that corner, you see a barricade above or at this entrance point, and beyond that there are 3 wooden cages that you can see with people in them, and then a pit in the ground over here with a wooden like a wooden grid above it. So there's probably a pit of some kind over there.
These I'm just going to call them hedgehogs.
Sure.
Barricades. They're just sticks tied together, right? In cross patterns.
Yeah.
What kind of weaponry are the goblins near us holding?
All of the ones you can see here are have crossbows. You've seen others wielding small scimitars along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have shields, some don't. The goblin leading you along turns to you, Kothar, and says proudly, These are the fools who just walked in here.
Kothar will step up to it and inspect them, like scrutinizing, and it's like, and say in Goblin, not the best specimens, but I'm sure they'll make do as slaves.
And they're very scrawny, farmer types.
As if I'm discussing business details while pointing to them, I'll say to the others in common, like, if we find a way to free them, we should try to disable one of these barricades. It will act as spares. We will have reinforcements.
The barricades are, this is is like spikes, just spikes.
Just
Yeah.
sharpened
Sharpened
sticks
long
tied
sticks.
together in cross patterns that
Um,
forms a barricade.
Okay, 1 second. Maybe. Huh.
Which is why I asked about the ropes, because all you need to do is cut the ropes and suddenly you got a ton of spears.
Yep.
Like, come. Boss waits.
Yes, of course.
If the boss waits, who are we to wait?
Leads you around.
I feel like I'm walking inside someone.
You probably are.
Yeah, Shump kept walking right where I was walking. It was actually weird.
It leads you to a pair of rather rough-looking goblins blocking the path. They both have scars over their whole faces, and their arms look like they've almost been ripped off at some point and then scarred back together. They move aside as best they can and let you pass to a slightly pink-skinned goblin waiting on the other side of a campfire. And the goblin that's been escorting you moves to his side and leans into his ears and says, these want to buy the humans. And the goblin boss turns to him and says, well, did you see any gold on them? And the goblin like shakes its head, and the goblin boss just like grabs a hold of the back of this goblin's face or goblin's head and pushes him close to the fire until it's squealing like a pig, and then rips him back out again.
I
Stumbles back.
I don't understand anything, so I can't actually react yet.
Yeah, you can just see this poor goblin that's been escorted you suddenly get pushed right up to the fire and then tossed aside.
I ask, how are you called? Kathos?
Kothar.
Kothar. What the hell is going on?
He's being a good leader.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch him for a reaction to that comment, though. See if he smiles proudly.
You said that in common, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the goblin boss has his lips tug into a narrow smile as he hears that, but he tries to play it off as he not understanding, but he clearly does. You can see it on his face.
Yep.
He's not a very good actor.
I'll assume the rest of the conversation in Goblin, though.
Sure.
We've come to negotiate for the slaves.
All right. What do you want with them? Just slaves?
Well, they didn't look like they would be useful for much labor, but I can find some use for them, assuming that the price is right.
The price is always right.
Well, that remains to be seen now, doesn't it?
What? You want a Wheel of Fortune or something? I say price is right. Price is right.
And what is the price?
A brand new car.
Price. Women go for 50 gold. Men go for 25. You can
For
have
that raggedy bunch? Try
Yes.
half.
You insult me in my own cave.
You insult me by saying that those slaves are worth that price.
By the way, does for me, not understanding anything, does it sound derisive what he just said? Like the voiced tone, anything?
I mean, it's hard to tell, but
Okay.
the goblin boss is definitely like. It sounds like he's being fairly aggressive about it.
Okay. I do. Okay, 1 second. Where's the one that led us?
Marked red.
Yeah, the one marked
This
red.
one?
Yeah.
So I do a minor illusion and cause like a jingling sound of coins from that goblin.
Okay.
And so it sounds like a lot of coins.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's this jingling sound from the goblin. The two goblins around him turn and look. The goblin boss looks over his shoulder at the one that led you in.
Mhm.
And then just like kind of gives the guards on either side a nod, and they close in, grasp hold of the goblin, and lead him into the tent over here.
Ah.
Do the rest of us hear this jingling?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it's a loud
Yeah,
jingling
you
of
can
coins.
definitely hear it in this small cavern.
I
you also
non-committedly
you also hear a muffled scream from inside the tent.
I non-committally to Turnaround's character say that's the last time we pay someone in advance.
I nod and say he wasn't worth the price.
Yeah, I look over my shoulder as I hear what they're saying and just... Yeah, as much as the boss seems to be in charge, his underlings don't seem to respect him behind his back. Then I'll go back to Goblin and just...
The goblin boss spits on the fire and looks at you, Kothar, and says, "You know the price now. You know what they're worth."
Yes. I'd like to cast Sleep as a center point here.
Okay. So from all of them, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
I will
Go ahead and roll for it.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's not
17.
that bad, I guess.
Okay. So you hear from inside the tent a thud, and you see the guard that was wielding a sword. He just kind of falls down right at the doorway. He's now asleep. Then you see the other goblin just like fall down almost at the doorway as well, close enough that you can like just see the top of his head. He falls asleep. The goblin that escorted you in, you see his severed head roll out to the doorway.
Apparently they didn't like the the jingling sound.
And this guard is down and out. Actually, no, he isn't, because that's 17. So he's not.
Okay.
So the folks in the tent are asleep.
I'm dead.
I kind of
Your weapon.
I turn to look back to check what's going on with this goblin, just to make sure that he's not running towards us.
I'm guessing we're in an initiative now.
Yep.
The goblin boss takes a look back at the tent and then lets out this like horrendous howl that you understand to mean to arms. So roll initiative.
All right. 1 second.
Such
Where's
an
my
Hold
all
on,
the initiative.
That's
Where's my initiative? There it is. I need to click myself and then initiative. I have an awesome initiative. What is a 0?
There we go.
Oh.
Then let's use that one.
Hmm.
And that one. Okay. So-
Since we've known each other from before slightly during the trip and travels,
Mm-hmm.
do we know to which extent people or which languages we all speak? Is that something we reasonably have spoken about?
Sure, if you wanted to. I mean, I'm not sure at which point it would have come up, but you did travel for about a week together. So it's possible.
So who else here knows Elvish?
I know Elven.
Common and Dwarven.
Shump?
Common and Orcish.
Okay.
I speak
Okay.
a lot of languages, but not. But
Reaction to speak in Elven to Quelana.
Hmm?
We should see about stopping that last bridge from being lowered.
Okay, I will do that. Well, I'm not actually responding, but I'm just nodding.
Shump!
Yes.
I will just. I won't
Where was
use
that
any of my
bridge?
action surges, so I'll just. Because it is an action to pull my sickles, right?
No,
no,
pulling out your weapons is a free action, isn't it?
no, it's a bonus action. If I remember
Bonus
correctly.
So basically, if I choose not to use my action surge, I have 1 slice with a sickle. If I use action surge, I have the normal amount with 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have 2 attacks then.
Yeah. Well then, you know, I'm just gonna hit him with 1 slice. So I'm not gonna use my action surge. I'm just gonna pull my weapons and kind of do an uppercut towards his jaw with my sickle, trying to spike his head with like a kebab.
Sure.
Oh god. Wish it did more damage though.
It's a sickle, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Shut your face.
If it was a scythe, I would expect something different, but you are dual-wielding sickles.
I will get a scythe then when we can, but that is my action, or that
What
is my
was
turn.
scythe?
So-
What are scythes even a thing? Two-handed
Yes.
scythes?
Yes, I think I have seen that actually.
Not in the book, but
Yes.
y-
Yes. Yes.
you can definitely flavor something for him.
I
Like a
would just
polearm.
act
Something like that, yeah.
a
We wouldn't act like a...
halberd. Halberd?
Yeah, halberd.
Or a
Halberd,
glaive,
yeah.
maybe?
Yes,
A glaive, probably more. But
Yeah.
but I could get we could just call that a scythe, right?
It
'cause
doesn't
I-
really matter because both do the same thing exactly. So
Exactly. So I
okay,
want
so the goblin in front of you, you do hit. You slash him across the face, adding yet another scar to his collection. He is not dead just yet.
No, that's what I figured with 5 damage. But that's my turn. No, not. I won't take an attack of opportunity because that's
Why not?
exactly what it would be, right?
Just move away.
You know what? I'm going to use action surge if that is okay with you.
it's your call.
You sure you get an additional action? I think.
Yeah, that is exactly what it means, DM. Is
Yeah.
it dead now?
Just making sure that you know that it doesn't actually add a bonus action or anything like that.
No, it's an action.
Yes.
But I have to rest before I can use it again.
Mm-hmm.
I I have read the handbook. Did I?
Good boy.
I know.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Awesome. Then I won't go out of this bet.
I say in Elven back to Kothar. I will need a distraction.
From where?
To cover the bridge, to stop them from lowering it.
Remember that
Because-
you have 6 icons.
Yeah. No, I just sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Bonus action. Initiate Blade Song.
Okay. Going like a whirlwind.
Yes.
At least the wargs are at the entrance now and not in front of your face.
Yep.
Or throw.
Lightning Lash to try to grab a hold of the boss and pull his face into the fire.
Okay. DC 13 save. Strength save too. It makes it.
Oh! Damn it.
Takes the damage.
Save success is to not be pulled.
Yep. So it still takes the damage.
Okay.
Where the hell is... Okay, I need to...
The red X means that he is dead or hit.
Yes.
Dead.
It means that they're dead.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Anything else?
Go jump, guys.
You guys can handle this. I will then... step over to here.
Okay. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. So let's go in order from top to bottom. The goblin behind the boss rushes straight forward, not caring who it's actually going for. It strikes at Quelena.
How rude.
I know. Terrible.
I know.
It is going to attack with its scimitar.
How
Oh,
much does
ha.
the mage armor add me, Kothar?
It sets your base AC from 10 to 13.
And if I have a 14?
Do you have armor?
No.
You can't have 14 then.
I can't have 14.
You should have 10 plus your dex modifier as armor, unarmored. And then,
But I have +4 for dex.
so now you have 13 plus 4. Because your dex is still added to mage armor.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Yes, so 17, I'm
17.
guessing.
Okay.
Yep. So the goblin strikes at Quelena, misses
He hit me?
gloriously.
Yeah.
Takes takes the disengage action as its bonus action, and moves back behind the boss. Yeah.
Can you take disengage? Oh, never mind, he's probably got feet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a goblin. Haven't you read the handbook?
Nope.
Now, Kothar, you have 2 goblins next
Yep.
to you. Both of them try to attack. 15 and 3.
None hit.
Great. This is just going perfectly.
Just as planned.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
This
good
one-
body.
Takes the disengage action and moves to here. The other
Attack of
one
opportunity.
disengage.
Ah, never mind.
So the other one stays where it is. It actually moves between you and the rest of the party, but that's it.
Does he?
Um,
Okay. Okay. If I move past him, it will be an attack of opportunity, won't it?
If you enter his range and then move to here, then yes. Whenever you move
And if-
out of his reach, it's an attack.
What
of
if
opportunity.
I just a question because I am not sure with 5th edition. It's not like trying to cheat, but can I like move here, attack him, and then disengage and keep going, or not?
Disengage is normally an action,
Yes.
but
Oh,
you have
but
a
he attacked
feat
me and
that
then-
sometimes lets you use it as a bonus action,
Yes.
which
I see.
they have.
So if you
Okay,
took
no
the
problem.
disengage action, you would be able to just make a run for it right past him without taking one, but then you're in the other one's reach for the next round.
But I can stop here. Just thinking 1 second.
So the goblins have gone. Roherton.
Yes. I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
And because I'd already drawn my weapon before entering the cave, I don't need to draw it. Because I'm
Obviously.
smart about that.
And what kind of a dwarf goes into a cave without having a weapon at the ready?
Those that live in said cave.
And I'm going to... The boss should be in reach, right?
From there, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
you can hit.
I'm going to... Okay.
What's the range of light?
Divine Smite. I'm going to use Divine Smite on the
Okay,
goblin,
good.
which
So
is...
you get some extra damage if you hit.
Yep. So it'd be that.
Okay, you have to make your attack roll.
Tackle. Should be the maul.
Is there?
Wow,
Yeah, you
the
whiff.
dice are not being happy with you at all.
Yeah, you whiff
Damn it,
that.
if that damage roll had been lower.
Yeah, you strike your maul straight past his face. It's not even close. Anything else?
Nah, I'm just gonna stand there and
Take it.
take it.
Okay. Oh, then it's the goblin boss. Let's see. The goblin boss is going to try and attack you, Roherton.
Surprising.
Yeah, he leaves immediately. Let's see what happens. 23 to hit. 23 to hit. Roherton takes.
I'm a 16 AC.
Yep, those both then hit you. Definitely.
Yep.
So take damage.
23, 23.
Yeah, that's 12.
60,
12 damage.
Yeah, 12.
And then the goblin boss cackles and stays where it is. Quana.
Yes.
Quick
I
gear back.
am confused
now you can
here,
go.
but okay. Okay.
So what's the
I
confusion?
have a plan. Yep. Okay, so I will move here. It's out of reach, right? Of him, of the one
Yes.
below me.
Yes, and you
And then I
still
will do
have
chill
25
touch on
movement.
this one. I will do chill touch on this one.
Okay. 30 feet.
Yep. That's why I moved one down. And I need to... Oops. Okay. That's
Okay,
a horrible
12 to
roll.
hit. What's the AC on these? Yeah.
I hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Believe it or
I
not.
was surprised if you said that I hit. I was like, really? Can I still move after it?
Yes. You still have
Okay.
25 feet of movement.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I move past him, he will have an attack of opportunity. But
Yes.
you know what? Fudge it. I go here. 1 second. I will move myself and do a roll of opportunity.
Okay, so the goblin tries to attack you as you go past. It crit misses.
Yep.
It tries to it like sees your shadow against the wall on the on this side and tries to swing at you in like this massive twirling motion. And its sword, its scimitar lodges directly in between some loose rocks here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
his sword is now lodged in there.
If I could, I would just be like, "You're welcome." Anyways, yes.
Kothar, you understand his grumbling to be all sorts of very sailorish curses. Like really letting it rip. Shump.
I shall go for the. This is the boss, isn't it?
That's the boss.
Yeah. I'm going to go for him then, and I'm gonna swipe twice with my sickles, and I will try to take his head off.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
Look at the second one there, DM. Look at the second one.
Borrow Shump is the best.
Yeah. Yep. Great.
Also,
So,
Chris, you need.
as a reaction, the goblin boss is going to like you whiff with one sickle. The goblin boss like turns to look at you and grabs the goblin by his side, and he like jumps to the side and pulls the goblin in front of him. So you absolutely slaughter this goblin, who is now in place of the goblin boss, while the goblin boss is there.
Does he have some awesome check moves or what? That is nifty.
The goblin's head rolls clean off his shoulders and lands into the fire. It starts smelling like barbecue.
Ooh, food.
How high is the boss's dex?
No, it's a reaction. It's a reaction move.
It's a good reaction. That's my move.
Okay, Kothar, your turn. You have an unarmed opponent right beside you.
Take the dash action.
Okay.
Can I move through another square? The goblin square?
Not the goblins. You can friendly creatures. But
Someone is hitting its keyboard.
These are the same size class as you are, so no, you can't pass through a goblin.
Okay. So this should be 40 feet. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. So you take... the one grasping for his sword is going to try and slap you. Let's see if that hits. What's your AC?
Nope. It's 20.
Okay, so that doesn't hit. And that definitely doesn't hit. So both of them strike the air.
That was 40 feet. And then... Let's see. It's another 25. Where's the...
How much does the blade singing add to your movement?
10. So I have 80 feet. And I've now used 60.
Okay. I can't wait until you get haste.
It's going to be even better.
It will cover the entire dungeon in one move.
Yeah, basically. I had fun
Just
with
needs the
monks doing
strength.
that.
He just needs the strength to be able to throw me.
There we go. I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Well, now I have to make these characters look pretty since you can see them.
Yep.
So he's right now over here. Anything else? Probably not.
Bonus action, throw a dart at that guy.
Okay.
Let's see.
Great.
Why can't I? Oh, yeah, I'm in edit mode. There we go. Boop.
Run,
Oh, wow.
Forrest, run. Okay.
Oh dear.
You're just throwing them all over the place.
I unwinded. I just ran 80 feet in 6 seconds.
So you're super confident. You just had 2 goblins try and strike at you while you were running straight past them. And you come to a screeching halt, launch your dart in this direction. You hear it clatter against the wall somewhere around here. But you don't see where it goes. You don't see where it lands. It landed somewhere around here. It must have. But you can't see it anywhere.
So, what are the rules on projectile recovery for those darts? I know arrows tend to break, but the darts are just...
With arrows, I tend to give like half back. In this case, since you crit failed, you're never gonna get that back.
No, but for
the future, you can get them back as long as they strike something. You can get them back.
Okay.
Fine. And otherwise, you'll have to search for them.
Yep. Gonna go remove it.
Anything else?
Nope, that is my turn.
Okay. So now goblins. The goblin boss is there. He can't move yet. The goblin's here. The goblin is the one that was disarmed is going to try and get the sword out of the stone. He does manage it, just barely.
And he is Crown King.
Yeah, he pulls it up and holds it aloft over his head and looks very pleased of himself.
Is the tip broken?
No, but it's like bent. It's bent to one side. The goblin next to Kalena.
Did he come for a hug?
Know what? Yeah.
Yay!
Make an... Let's see, hold on. Athletics. Ooh. It's gonna try and grapple you. Make an athletics or acrobatics roll.
An athletics or acrobatics? Okay, one second.
Yes, you can counter a grapple with your choice of either acrobatics or athletics, depending on...
Well, I will go with the acrobatics because my athletics are at minus, so...
Okay.
And that was a good roll, you see?
Yeah, so the goblin moves to you and just like hugs his little arms around you and grapples you.
Quick, grab his buttons.
Can I stab him?
Yeah, you can still stab him, but you can't really move or do much else without trying to get out. You can still stab him on your turn.
Yep, I'm just asking.
Let's see, the rest of the goblins are with Kothar. This will be fun. The goblin right in front of you with the bow is going to disengage and move back. And then try and hit you with the crossbow. Well, it reads short bow here, but it's basically the same. That whiffs.
Whiffs.
Let's see, there are 3 more with bows. 1, 2, 3.
Oh dear.
Okay, so the goblin here launches a crossbow bolt directed towards you. However, at the same time, the goblin in front of it is moving straight for you, and it takes the crossbow bolt straight in the back of the head.
Oh.
Let's see. That's weird. It doesn't calculate the. Hold on. Let's just roll it. 1d6 plus 2.
You probably need double brackets.
7. Yeah, probably somewhere in there. So that goblin stumbles dead to the ground right in front of you, Kothar. You hear more hurried footsteps from deeper in down this tunnel. Her turn. Actually, that moves a little bit back. Roger,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and brain the goblin in front of me. Well,
The goblin boss? Yeah.
yeah, the goblin boss, not the one in front of him, because he's dead. Try and brain him with my maul again. Nothing of persistent.
Of course.
I'll take that.
Okay. So, what does it look like when the boss dies? Go ham.
This is a crit, so make it flashy.
Yeah.
I take the hammer, maul.
You have a golden opportunity here, by the way, since...
There are two ways this could go that are going in my head right now.
Use the mouse. Use the mouse.
Relgor him! Relgor him! Relgor him!
I pull it back behind me. And
Yes.
right down on top of the fucker's head.
Okay.
Making goblin patty.
Goblin pate! Yay! Sounds so tasty. Now I'm hungry.
I like to picture Shump now covered in goblin blood.
Exactly what I was doing. As
I think Sepp has a good point
yes,
of reference.
yes. Let's not go there.
No, we're always gonna go there. You know that.
Chat is enough. The fucking bot is pestering me all the time. He's one head shorter. We get it. Yes.
Okay. So you still have movement after that.
Yep.
I mean, if you want
there's-
to, you don't have to.
There is still the one behind me with the cheering that he got his sword.
Yeah, the new king.
Yeah.
Yes, the new Goblin King.
Yep.
What can I do? Would I be able to throw a javelin at him?
You would have to drop your maul and bring up your javelins, so
Oops.
not in this turn.
Not this time. Okay. I will turn and move towards him then.
Okay.
Which is... Moved a bit there.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
So the
I don't want to be within swinging distance with that thing, a sword above his head.
goblin boss is out of the initiative. Then it is
Quelena.
Quelena.
Okay, I have two options, but I will go with option number one. Let's stab him. Stab this tab.
Yes, do that.
And I need to choose target. There we go. I'm horrible at rolls today.
No, that's a good roll.
No, I mean the damage. Look at the damage.
Yep. So you hit the goblin trying to grapple you. His blood spurts out of him, but he's not dead.
Damn. Nasty little fellow. Alright. I can't really do anything else. Or can I? I mean, can I try? Can I also try to get ungrappled from him? Or
No, that's an action.
that's an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I'd rather kill him than stay.
Okay. So, at this point, Kothar, you see a warg emerge from the shadows. And
From the shadows is good.
yes,
By the way, who took the potions? Oh, right.
the healer. Shump, your turn.
Oh, Shamp took it.
Can I see any notable weapons on the boss or the nearby goblins that would be better damage yielding than a sickle?
What does a sickle do? 1d4, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Take a short sword.
Yeah, sickle does 1d4. So
Yeah.
you can take one of the scimitars from one of the goblins.
The boss doesn't have anything awesome.
The boss has a... Hold on. The boss
Scimitars is
has-
better, and
yeah.
you can also. They are designed for dual wielding.
So you
So
can
I can
take one
take
of
two.
the... You can
Yeah.
take one of the scimitars or two if you'd like.
I'll take 2 scimitars.
Okay. So
That is bonus action and an action, isn't it?
yeah, recovering your weapons, it would take your actions.
So I won't move. I'll just take the scimitars and ready them if that is okay.
Sure.
And I'll just spend the next
Mark,
until next time.
mark them into your inventory. They have 1d6 damage, and they're
Cool.
finesse weapons.
How much do they weigh?
3 pounds. 1d6 slashing.
Cool. Alright. That's my turn.
Yep, they're finesse and light. So, Kothar.
Yep. As far as I remember, there's only 2 of them down here. So I'll step up and try to eviscerate this fucker.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna lightning lure him. For now, I have something specific in mind, but I'll need to wait a bit. Where is it? There. It's called lightning
Lightning lash.
lure.
Let's see.
There we go. It's updated now for the next casts.
Strength saving throw. Yes, it succeeds.
Woohoo! It's not like it's going to go anywhere anyways.
Takes horrific 1 lightning damage.
Does it have this? No, that's a save anyways.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'm gonna stay here.
So the goblins, the goblin who would be king
Yay! Hello.
is going to turn around, try and
How
strike
rude.
at Quelena with advantage
Being
since you're grappled.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
16 to
missed.
hit.
I have a 17.
Yep. So it still misses somehow.
Yay.
Somehow.
Yeah.
This mage is very resistant.
Yep. Apparently.
Quilana is used to being up close and personal and wiggly,
Yep.
Yeah.
from what we've heard.
The goblin in front of you is going, or Kothar, the goblin in front of you, is going to try and slam into your face with his crossbow.
How rude.
So let's just roll 20 minus 1. 6. It misses. The goblin behind it, further in, is going to try and hit you with the crossbow.
Has it reloaded?
Hold on. Let's see. Does that require an action or bonus action for a hand crossbow? Let's double check.
For a hand crossbow, depends on what he's got in his other hand. If he doesn't have anything in his free hand, he can reload and shoot in the same round.
Yep.
With hand crossbows, not with light or heavy crossbows.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, these are all like small crossbows. These are hand crossbows, mechanically. So it is going to reload and shoot at you.
Miss.
Yep. The ones from the prison place are also going to try and... Okay, great. So another goblin has now... actually, the crit miss moves straight past you and into the goblin in front of you.
Are you killing them or are they killing themselves?
Who knows?
So far, I think the score is pretty 50-50.
Right
Is
then.
this? Do these goblins understand friendly fire by any chance?
Probably not.
I think they thought that friendly fire is turned off.
Probably. Drinking a potion would be an action. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you'll have to recover it from your bag, so yes, it'll take your action to drink it.
I'll.
I have 2 goblins on me. Could you take care of one of them?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the potion just now. I'm going to move up behind the one who's so aptly missing.
Yep. He actually was very close to hitting, but yeah.
And proceed to try and whack him across the side of the head with my hammer.
Great.
Try and do another mush.
Yes, splatter him
Whoosh,
against
whoosh.
the wall.
Yep, this one's going towards the wall.
Sure. And that is enough.
Yay!
Only barely, so you like...
Just.
Your maul does most of the damage. The goblin's face stops like an inch off the rock wall beside him, and he just kind of falls to the side.
Just slumps down the wall.
Yeah. There you go, that one's dead.
Awesome.
They have no
Anything
morale,
else?
these guys.
Any movement?
You can still move.
How far can I move?
You can move 10 more feet.
5, 10. Bonk.
Okay. Kolana.
Yes, I think I will dance with him, so let's dance.
Are you gonna dagger him again?
Well, it worked up until now, so let's stick with the plan that works.
Sure.
Okay, that doesn't work anymore.
Nope.
Maybe he has a really, really bad AC because he's really close to me.
Nope.
Just kidding.
So that's your turn.
Yep. I just decided to play with him.
Yep.
It was on purpose.
Now, let's see.
That's the warg.
Yes. The wargs.
Puppies!
Big poppers.
He's going
Oop, the
to...
snoots.
Let's see. That's a movement of... Yeah. He'll move over yonder, past you, and then try and take a bite out of you, Kothar.
What part of him?
It fails. See another warg running up into the same little bottleneck here. Shump.
I shall just start making my way down to the people.
To the people!
Up there, and then I can't do anything else.
The people await.
You can take a dash action if you'd like.
How far would that
Double.
get me?
Yeah, that doubles your movement.
But you can't move over me, I think.
That is a
You can
bonus
move
action?
over a friendly character.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, friendly but not hostile.
Okay.
But you
is that
cannot
a
end
bonus
your
action?
turn on the same square.
Yeah.
So I have one attack if I do this.
No, you don't
No.
have an attack. You can just move there.
The offhand attack is after your main attack, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
It's tied to
Possible.
your attack action.
I shall wait.
Thing.
I shall stop my move right here.
I'll go read up on it.
I will come to you eventually.
And that's my round.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
Good call. I'd probably intimidate the fuck out of them while I'm saying that. Oh yes, so mediocre.
Well, we'll see. Where is... There. Okay, yeah. The
Holy
goblin
shit.
lets go of Qualana.
Oh, yay!
It
And
throws
finally-
its hands in the air.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
you-
It's squealing something. Kothar, you can hear a goblin going, I surrender, I surrender! Over in this direction.
Since I don't understand him.
Kothar, your turn.
Yes.
You're
I'd like
next
to
to surround
cast the sleep spell.
Okay. 26 this time. Where do you center it? Right on this square? Right here? From here on out? Hold on. Can you repeat that?
I think that's on his end.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, yeah, no, I keep reverting back to push to talk days. So yeah, the warg is probably the first to be hit, and then either goes up or down.
Okay. So the
That's up to you.
warg looks at you for a very brief moment, very confused, and then curls up in a ball and starts sleeping.
Yay.
Nobody else is affected.
Nobody else?
Nope.
Wow, it's got 26.
Or just the others have slightly more than 20 than what you
Yeah, but the guy in front of me is severely wounded, so...
Yep.
It's based on the remaining health of their people.
probably
that's-
the warg has a lot.
Oh, yeah, must be. Well, is there a more strategic? It's a risky move. I'll take the attack of opportunity, though. No. Actually, I'll stay where I am, but though I'm going to be facing this instead.
Okay.
I need to remove the spell. There we go.
The goblin behind you, Kothar, is It's gonna try and slap you again with the crossbow. Doesn't appear
Slapping.
to be. It doesn't appear to be very smart. It's just like trying desperately to whack you across any body part, really.
Yeah, I'm guessing the suddenly sleeping big pile of fur behind him is leaving him pressed for options.
Yeah. The goblin beyond here is going to
Goblin to the beyond.
kick the warg's butt and try and rouse it from its sleep. The goblins here are both going to try and attack you, Kothar. 16 and 3, both miss. The goblin next to Quelena is still jabbering on about something. Its hands are in the air. Rohethan,
I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to hit him either way.
the strange thing is that the goblin didn't seem like it understood Shump, but it still got intimidated by the
Well,
tone of
Shump
voice.
has a yeah.
Echo does a lot of things.
Obsid, you're muted.
What? Who's muted?
Obsid was.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
The goblin's just like, I surrender. We have no idea what he's saying, though.
Yeah, you have no idea. He could be
I'm-
cursing your mothers for all you know.
How rude.
He's not got a weapon out.
No, his scimitar is on the cave floor.
I'm going to run up and kick it in the chest
Okay.
as best I can with my dwarven legs.
So
Sure.
basically, you're hitting his legs. His shaven legs.
Probably more his groin.
Oh, that's just evil.
Okay, so
That would be
make a. That's an unarmed melee strike. What's your strength modifier?
+3.
Okay. So make an attack roll with your maul.
Okay.
You'll have to walk right up to it though. So you're gonna have to move over. 22 hit to hit. Unarmed strike, it deals 4 damage. 4 bludgeoning damage to it. It is dead. You
Okay.
kick it in the balls. Or did you want
Those
to leave
are-
it alone? Or leave it alive, rather?
Either or, whatever
because
happens.
You have to declare that shit if you want to go non-lethal.
By default, any attack against a monster will aim to kill it unless
Yeah.
you specify that you want to
I didn't
unconscious it.
specify. I didn't specify whether I wanted it
Yeah.
to live or die. It's
So you march up to it very confidently and plant your booted dwarven shoe so far up into its nether regions that you hear an audible crunch and the goblin crumples to the ground dead.
Death by nut punt. That is insane.
Maybe crush the pelvis and the spine.
Shump is looking at you like in despair almost.
Gotta work harder, Shump.
You see for just a fraction of a second its eyes roll back and it has this weird smile on its face as it topples over backwards.
And hits the wall.
Quelena.
Me. Okay, so I move this way and then this way, and then. Well, this is 15 already, so I move here.
Mhm.
Do I see anyone? What is this?
You can see this guy right here. You can see
Is
a
he
ward here.
crossing or is he beyond the bridge?
There's no
No bridges
bridge
here.
there. There's just a barricade and some loose rocks on this side. He's
Is
standing
he
on top of the rock.
standing there or is he like walking?
He's standing
From
there.
what I can see.
It looks
Standing.
like he's reloading his crossbow as you speak.
And this dog seems to be sleeping on the ground?
No, the warg
Nope.
here is very much awake.
Okay. So I have like I did 15. No, I did 20.
Yeah.
And then I can move like 10 more and then attack.
Yeah.
Though, oh, he has, okay, so never mind. I will move 10 more. And I will attack this guy
Okay.
with my
Chilling touch?
my chill touch. Yes.
Yes,
Right
please.
now you probably see Kothar over there.
Yeah.
As soon as they make eye contact, Kothar is going to be pointing and shouting that direction. Free the prisoners!
Now you're telling me?
Well, you're the slow one. Got here.
I already attacked. You're the
Yeah,
slow
but no, but
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I hit?
So- Yes.
Yay! Finally, I hit something.
You
Someday
hit
I will actually kill something.
the warg. Looks like it shudders for a moment with the chill that overcomes it.
Yay!
It is still
Um.
snarling at Kothar.
Yay! Good.
Now, Kothar, this warg is going to try and bite at you. 20.
reaction shield.
Okay. So then it misses you.
Yep.
The
My AC
warg,
is now
the warg
25.
behind you wakes up from the goblin's fast kick on its buttock. It turns around, snarls at the goblin, and strikes. Yeah, the goblin is like ripped to shreds immediately. Shump.
I will just continue my journey down towards the gang, I guess. And I will quite possibly use a dash action. 20, 25.
You can do that after you've rounded the corner to see.
30. Yeah.
I think you will want to use your dash so you can get a little bit
Yeah.
closer.
So I'll just basically do a repeat of the last thing I did
I am there very momentarily.
and hope that people will get scared.
I try as he passes along, like to point towards the goblins on the side, if I can.
Sure.
Free the prisoners! Arm them!
Well, I already used my speech, so
Okay, so Kothar.
Now that I am conveniently surrounded, all according to my plan, I can
Well,
now
when-
attack in any direction
Yes.
I can surprise them.
with sword burst. Dex saves from this bastard and the doggy, or
Okay.
take force damage.
Let's see.
The amount of damage is very remarkable.
Dex save from the warg, it fails. The goblin fails as well. So both take
4 damage.
yes.
And they're dead because they're forced into it.
Let's see.
Or not.
That was my
The
attack.
Goblin behind you crumples to the ground dead. The warg is
Woohoo.
still in good health.
And that was my attack, and I'll fling a dart at that guy. There.
15. 15 with 7. Your dart hits it straight in the jugular. So
Oh.
spurt of blood from its neck as the dart sinks in. It's dead.
Nice.
Oh, that looks
Neat.
lovely.
Anyway,
Let's see.
I'll remain where I am.
Yeah. So, Kothar, yeah. Actually, Shump, I think you would be able to see just around here at the corner.
Barely, I can see some stones and
Yeah.
something.
You can see, like, just barely past these stones here, you can see a goblin's head just kind of peek out for barely a second. And as it, like, surveys the amount of destruction that you've caused to its fellow goblins, and then it immediately leaves. And
Aw.
Kothar, you can hear voices from beyond going, They're killing everybody! They're killing everybody! Get the fuck out! It's over, man! It's over!
Life is over as we know it.
Game over, man! Game over!
We're her turn.
Her turn. You're done. You turn.
Yep. I will take this time where I'm alone with a couple of goblin corpsey paste mess to drink a potion.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking all our potions, are you?
Well, I could do lay on hands.
Well, I don't mind. I'm just asking.
Actually, I'll do lay on hands rather than the potion. Which is... Okay, heal bonus amount. That's going to confuse me. Lay on hands. Your blessed touch heal wind as an action. You can touch a creature, restore its number of hit points to that creature. Which would be...
Yeah, so you have a pool of restoring energy that is 5 times your paladin level. So you have total of 10 hit points that you can use up as you will to heal.
And I'll use all 10 just now.
Yeah. So you can mark them down in your character sheet. There should be a class resources thing where you can put in a healing pool or something like that.
It's marked on the spell, I think.
Yeah, but just to make it clearer for yourself if you'd like.
Yeah.
However, you can...
I'll
okay, yeah,
get
it is
another-
marked there. Okay. So
I'll use 10.
you can use that pool as much as you'd like, as long as there's something in there.
Yeah.
So now you can do it with 0.
Can heal 10 individual people with 1 point each, for example.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be 21. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
And then you have your movement.
My movement's 30 feet. So that would be around here.
10, 15. You'd be able to get around here.
Okay. Just actually switch to the move thing. Do boink. Yay! And not put my back to the party.
You're walking backwards all the way.
Moonwalking.
Voilà.
Okay, so first of all, let's move a bit so I can see better. I will move, first of all, 5 feet. Let's check where we are. And I will move another 5 feet. Alright, so there is one here. And he wanted me to free the prisoners and not help him, so let's do that. I will do chill touch, or chill whatever, chill something.
Chill grope,
Do that?
as it usually is.
I think it's chill rope, I think it is.
You hear that the prisoners in the cells have started banging on the bars, the wooden bars, trying to get the doors open on the cells.
So they're not cheering for us?
They are like jeering at the goblins. They are telling
I
all
did,
sorts of curses
hit?
about their mothers.
Can one of them kind of do like a melody with his mouth, like do 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 do?
Sure.
Mortal Kombat!
Did I hit?
Yes, and
Yay! Full
the
damage.
goblin is dead.
Ha! Shows you right. I killed someone.
So
And
the
1 second, I
spectral
have-
hand
Second.
rips out his
Now.
throat.
20
Ow.
and okay. So with the rest of my movement, I move here.
Okay.
Is there a key, by the way, on the door, or is it locked?
It's locked with a very crude iron padlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cute Murloc.
And suddenly the
okay.
ground erupts and strange frog people start pouring out.
Oh!
Quick, team 1.
So,
So you can see these two were guarding, so it's likely that one of them would have some kind of key that would open them.
what can I see in the cage back here? A lot of people?
Up here, you can see there is a 10-foot drop. You can see like some. Actually, you can see someone poking their head up past the bars, just to like have a look at what's going on. There's otherwise a large grate over them made out of wood, so there are people inside. This one is as well locked.
Okay. So it's I just use my talk and just tell them, wait here where you're safe. I will get it safe. And just I'll deal with them when I have the next turn.
Okay. Seb, how much time do you have?
I think we can, if it's not too long, I think we can get done with the encounter first.
Yeah, it's just the two wargs, so as soon as you start getting into slapping distance, Seb, I
He
think
is
it's
now,
gonna be
isn't he?
close. But
I
before
should
that,
probably go fast, I think. He looks like a...
but
there's
the
another one.
wargs first both tried. Actually, the one that was sleeping is going to try and strike at Kothar.
Was the
Yeah, we need some bets.
20.
Hits.
Okay, and you take 11 piercing damage. Make a strength saving throw if you're still alive. If you're still conscious.
Should be like so. Oh!
Okay,
Nope.
you have been knocked prone. The warg just kind of slams directly into you, digs its teeth into your neck, and knocks you prone. You've been here before.
Yep.
The
But he has done his job. He has kept it busy for a while, so Kothar is satisfied.
yeah,
actually, you're not satisfied. You're unconscious. So
not quite.
Oh.
Still conscious, but
so-
only barely this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other warg, seeing that its friend just stole his kill, is going to snarl and yap at the warg, then turn to Shump, who made some nasty noises at the previous round. And he's going to try
It's the
and have a
vocal
bite out of
cords.
you. 12 to hit.
Yeah, that is not gonna do it.
Okay.
16.
So its slobbery teeth just like clash together right in front of your face. It tries and look very intimidating. Shump, your turn.
Well, because he did that, I'm going to try to dislodge his upper jaw from his lower jaw.
with
Kind of
what?
Split his face in half with my scimitar.
That's not going
And
to do
I'm
it.
gonna do it again, okay? Oh god. Did any of them
That
hit?
is gonna hit.
But it is not enough. God
Nope, it is not enough.
I don't
You
have
notice
any
from
action
this
surges.
close of a range, Kothar and Shump both notice that these are slightly larger than the ones you fought in the town. They appear to be better kept. They have
Don't like that
very
at all.
nice, luscious fur. They look very well fed. They have like muscles brimming through their skin. Anything
I will
else?
just look at the ward. Yeah, I will just look at the ward and just.
When I can move again, I will try to kill you.
That's my turn.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't sound so intimidating when you say try.
Well, I
Kothar.
I can't promise things.
I'll use half my movement to get up
Okay.
and stab at the big bad wolf. Actually, do we have anything better I can do?
I'm pretty sure you don't.
No, I'm not going to take the coward's option and disengage away. Doesn't fit with a soldier. So, attack the big bad wolf. Yeah, let's whip it into shape with lightning lure.
Okay. Oh, they are not saving very well this time.
Nope.
So,
So it's got, for a few short seconds, it has a lightning leash on itself.
yep.
Bad wolf.
Yeah, so you lash at it with a whip made out of lightning.
Yes.
Electricity.
It basically, since it's a Blade Singer cantrip for weapons, it's the weapon temporarily just looks like it becomes a whip
Yeah.
of lightning.
So, you can smell the singed dog hair in the air.
Yes. And I will growl at it.
Very bad smell. Anything else?
Nope.
Go ahead
I
then.
stand my ground.
Gonna make a movement action.
Go for its nuts.
I would have to make. Hang on. Let's just measure how far it would take me to get behind it to kick it in the nuts.
You can't move
30
through.
feet.
You can't move
I
through.
can't
it.
move through it. I'd have to move around it, so I
Yeah.
can get to there.
And then 5 feet to get closer. Yeah, I was thinking more like here, because the nuts are here. Like,
Yeah, but you can't share the space.
Those
It's a 4
Which
by
is
4.
nuts?
You have.
oh,
nuts would be here.
It's a lot of visualization of the
So,
position of
you
one's
can get-
nuts.
You can get to here. This is the closest.
But it's painfully obvious to you that Kothar is in a lot of pain right now, so
Yeah.
Let's move that movement first, which would be there.
could be that you're getting used to seeing him like this, dripping blood.
I hope you're going to attack.
no, he's just passing through,
Yeah.
saying hello,
Yeah.
going to the neighbors.
You can-
I'm gonna. Yeah, I realize if I walk past it, it's probably gonna get an attack of opportunity on me.
if you move here, yeah.
We can't. He has moved his motion.
Yes, you will
Or
have to
if he
use the
doesn't
dash action
dash,
if you
yeah.
want to move further, but then you don't have an opportunity to attack or anything like that.
I'm gonna hit this one I'm next to.
Okay. I'll do that.
I'm happy there's a wall between me and you.
I feel sorry for Shump.
I am so sad that Shump is not within your range.
Yes, 5 feet, right? 5 feet. Just remember.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time a weapon has been known to be flying into the abyss.
I don't know. It is a two-handed maul.
Make a strength save.
Strength save. Whoosh. 11.
Okay. Yeah. So you hold on to the maul. It doesn't go flying away into Shump's face.
What should have been
Alright.
hilarious.
You do. Let's see. God damn it. You lift the maul up into the air and try and bring it down on the warg. Instead, you completely misjudge the distance and manage to stub your toe on your maul.
Ouch.
It just
That
like
hurts.
comes down in a nice clean arc and straight onto your booted toe. The same one that you used on the goblin before.
That lucky toe.
Yes. And take the 7 bludgeoning damage.
That's a nasty hit on your toe.
Yep.
Okay. So
14.
Quelena.
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. Kothar. Well,
This one is
actually
looking in
need-
pretty bad shape at this point.
Yeah, I don't need to move actually to hit him.
Nope.
But you probably need to use your action to search them for the key.
Yeah, so
if you're
what
going
I
to
will
do that.
Yeah, but I think that we should first like deal with the risk and then open the cages. Just saying. They're probably not armed in their cages. So
That's why when we passed this earlier, Kothar said to arm them with the poles from this by just chopping the ropes, because that's basically just a bunch of spears tied together, sharpened sticks.
Can the Murloc in the background shut up?
Tell my boss to shut up.
Okay, next time I see her.
okay, so how much will it be? 1 action or 2 actions to search for the key on both of them?
You'll use your action just searching one of them.
Okay, I will search the one inside
Okay.
for the key.
Make an investigation check.
I'm very good at investigating, but my rolls are horrible. So
That's what I'm counting on.
oh, that's nice.
Oh, great. Yeah. You spot it immediately. There's a large metal
"Here it
ring.
is!"
There's a large metal ring of keys right on his belt.
That was hard.
There is only 4 keys on it.
1, 2, 3, 4 cages and 4 keys. I have this crazy idea, but I'm guessing that my action was taken.
Yeah,
So you can still move.
Yeah.
you can
I can
still
still-
move and
Can I open a cage?
yes, interacting with an object like that, I believe, is a bonus action.
Hmm.
Like opening
Is
a door.
the key here? Like the opening? Is it here?
There's a padlock like right in the middle over here.
Oh,
Yeah, that giant cage is buried, kind of half buried. It's one of those you drop people down into.
Yeah.
And 10 yeah.
There's a door
how
here.
many people
one
are
here,
there
and
in
there.
these ones? One on each?
Yes.
Which one does look like the most burly or strongest person in here? Just by sight.
This guy.
Okay. I will go to his cage and unlock it, or try at least to unlock it.
Okay. Roll a 1d4.
2. Just kidding.
Okay. You get it
Just
on
have
the first try.
First key. What?
You get it on the first try.
Yay! I'm a lucky day.
So
Free.
the door swings open. The man inside. He's like this super buff dude. He looks like a weightlifter, except that his long beard is like graying. And he's like
Okay.
completely bald on his head.
I'm kind of. Can I like use the rest of my movement in order to speak?
Yeah, speaking is a free action, so you can.
Okay,
speak.
so I tell him
Yeah.
like take one of these spikes and use it as a spear.
He just like gives you the very manly nod and heads over here.
And that will next round. I guess I will be able to open another one.
Yeah. The wargs, one is going to attack Shump. He's gonna try and keep this quick. 13. Does that hit Shump? I'm guessing no. Then Kothar. Did that attack yet? 19, so it misses.
It misses barely.
Yeah. It's gotten the taste of you. It's very
Yeah, but it
close.
was temporarily distracted by a blood spurt as he moved away.
Yeah. Shump, your turn.
Shall we try to make history repeat itself with slightly better results?
Well, let's hope so we can end the session and you can go to bed.
Yes.
I will now depart your face.
If that is
From
the
your
same.
body.
Okay.
Oh!
That's...
His head goes flying, I hope.
Oh, that's lovely.
That was the most wounded one as well. So hopefully...
I don't think he went down. I think
No,
it
you
was.
just got it.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
So his face did split, and his jugular kind of. No way, his lower jaw just plumps to the ground. His
Yeah, you
top jaw just flies towards Kotar. Oh, it's glorious! It's glorious.
and for a split second your scimitars have like cut through both cheeks, and you think the warg mutters something about you wanting to know how he got those scars, and then you just yank down and rip the entire lower half of his face off.
It's like an extreme Glasgow smile.
Hey, but you said that you will rip his upper jaw.
Oh well, it kind of it's got separated.
Everything's
happy
got
with it.
separated somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Awesome.
Anything
That's
else?
my. Wait, no. Actually, I can move towards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move towards Kotar actually,
Heal
because he
him.
doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be doing as well as he should be. Can I move? Yeah, I can stop here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up there, and I'm gonna just stand there and smile heroically towards Kothar, just like I knew you needed me. And that's my turn.
Okay. Kothar.
Yes, it's time to whip this bad boy into shape again. And a dart.
Strength save.
The dart is made with disadvantage since it's melee.
These saves are just shit this time.
Okay.
18 and 20. Okay. So that definitely hits. With the lightning damage,
7
It's-
lightning and 7 piercing.
it's definitely dead.
Oh. You just see him. Whoosh. Oh, you finally caught up, did you? Blood just.
Quite impressive, Kothar.
I didn't need any help. This is just fine. He's just going to wheeze and drag himself over in the corner here.
And then cries
Tis but a
silently.
scratch.
This but a scratch.
There. Excellent. You're out of initiative, and we shall break the session here.
I won the bet, by the way.
Yep.
What bet? I'm not sure what the bet was.
The Twitch
Set
bet.
survived. without taking any damage.
Oh. I actually did it also last time.
So, great session this time.
Yep.
I was expecting you guys to storm in, but you didn't, which is a very nice surprise. You actually tried talking to the goblins. That is also a very nice surprise.
That is just because of Kothar. Nothing else.
I actually was thinking along the way. I was thinking of causing like an illusion, but then I said like, let's go with it. Let's see where we're going.
Yeah. I didn't even think the people were here. I just thought that we would stop and ask for directions.
Ah,
Then shit happened.
yeah, that
I
happened.
was
All this shit
thinking.
happened.
I was thinking once we've seen the people, maybe I'll throw the chef's hat at the goblin. But then, it's in my pack. That's a bit much.
I actually have the ring. I thought about using that, but
Before those two in the tent all the way up at the start wake up, someone should go up and slit their throat.
or we could raise them as pets. Just saying.
Your call. Sleep doesn't last forever.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute. It's about there soon.
But anyways,
Leave it the
will
next
be
time?
Yep, I think so.
Nobody will remember it next time, so if someone wants to go and slit their throats while they're sleeping, you can just go there and
If I immediately get a heal, I can just go up and do it.
I was going to say I'm going to go up to Kothar and give him one of the potions of healing.
Yep.
Because I can't lay on hands him till I do a long rest.
And I will just open the cages.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Free all the people.
you take care
Yes.
of the sleepers up in the boss's little cave.
Mhm.
You free the townspeople. You start heading out of the cave, noticing that it has all been emptied out ahead of you. It looks like the goblins that were there have all like disappeared, poof into the wind.
Well, morale probably broke.
Yeah, you did hear the distance calls of one goblin running ahead, panicking, and it seems like that took off, so at least most of the goblins here have evacuated.
Yay.
Yay! How many
Now we
people are
have-
there in the cages, by the way? I'm just curious. Because it doesn't look like a big space.
No, but I just threw some tokens in there.
Yeah,
just to be nice, so
okay. It's not the
it's
agreed
not
number.
it's not actually representative.
Okay. Okay.
I'm guessing around 30 to 40, maybe.
Around 30, yeah.
Alright.
And they are all now armed with improvised weapons and whatever the goblins have left behind.
Yeah. One of the women is very finely dressed, although the dress is ripped in a few places. She seems very snootish and refuses to take up arms.
Okay,
But
I
the
will
red-
cast mending on it.
The rest of them are armed on your voyage back to Nightstone.
Loot and XP then, and then Sepp can run.
Yes. I will give you a list of items after we have closed off the session, so you can split them up during the week, and you will all be level 3 at the start of next session.
Yay!
I need to choose against spells. Oh god.
Fun!
I
It's
get,
hard work. Oh, 1 second, I get to a second level of spells?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be now.
Oh.
You can all pick your specializations,
I
subclasses.
get to.
I have no clue what that means, but okay.
That's for the others. We picked that at second level.
Okay. So I don't need to do anything. That's
I
very
get to
nice.
pick my
Oh, let
specialization.
me just roll my health.
Sepp also gets to pick spec.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's right. Type right. Yeah.
Let's roll for health and see how horrible it is.
Yes,
Mhm.
let's do
Uh,
that.
E-
It's gonna be horrible, that's for sure. Con modifier.
Oops. What did I do?
That was my health roll.
Oh, for
Shall we,
fuck's sake, are you kidding me?
Jump!
Hell.
You are the weakest fighter I have ever seen.
It's not my fault. This is rigged.
Do we begin at full health and full
Yes.
rest for next?
Yes.
Okay.
So for me,
Next
it's
session you'll start back in Nightstone, assuming
Fucking
that
hell.
you've rested.
Did it actually add the bonus? It did, I think. Did it add the bonus? I'm not sure. Here.
let's check if that actually rolls that properly.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. 3, sorry.
Yes.
Rolled
So
a 3
it
and then
does
added.
add that.
Yeah, just made sure that it doesn't actually miss it.
So for me, it's 1d10 times plus 3. I need to pull up the handbook.
So I actually reached a two-digit number.
Yeah. Shump is just shy, isn't he?
I'm just scraping the fucking bottom of the dice.
Looks like
What
it.
are you
Well, I mean,
doing with those dice?
The rest of the session was good though.
Yeah.
you?
But,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't crit fail like hell.
Like,
Any
I get 2 spells this
any more questions, comments, concerns about anything this session? Or
No. I
one
just need to
second.
pull.
I have one question, but it can wait a second
Yes.
if you want to close the thing.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
I actually have one comment until next time for the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, I will be under the influence of whiskey. It will be horribly fun.
horribly fun.
Oh yes.
That's one way to put it.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh, I can. Don't worry, Shay. I can crit fail. Remember the air intimidation that didn't go as awesome as the first one?
Let's keep more of those coming. Okay, say goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, we are closing off for the day. We will be back next Monday on at 4:30 EDT. This time it's actually daylight saving time, and 9:30 Central European. Yes, Central Eastern Pacific Standard, whatever. Okay, goodbye.